You there! Do you work here?
Who? Me? Well, yes.
Could you please take a look at my son? He's been complaining of terrible stomach pain.
You brought him here? We don't accept emergencies or walk-ins.
I heard this hospital is famous, and it's so big. There must be someone who can help.
Well, there's no point arguing about it. I'll take a look at him. What's your son's name?
Oliver. Oliver McHale.
You wouldn't believe the patient I'm dealing with. He's throwing a fit because his operation isn't expensive enough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, his friend just had a hernia operation that cost $40,000 and he doesn't want to be outdone. He's 11 years old and filling the role of a trust fund brat perfectly. I guess it wasn't enough for him that his father pulled some strings to get him into this place. He's the son of some big shot and neither of his parents have the time to bring him here.
So how much are we charging him?
About $30,000. The operation will be performed in a deluxe suite. Not bad for a case of appendicitis, huh?
Appendicitis? What a coincidence. I'm seeing a boy with the same condition.
Excuse me, Dr. Blaylock?
Yes, Elena?
I have a message from accounting. They say to transport your new patient somewhere else. It seems the family can't afford the treatment. Since Caduceus isn't normally open to the public, they don't know how to deal with situations like this.
How much is it going to cost?
Well, the family doesn't have health insurance, so at least $10,000.
But transporting him now will put his life at risk.
Unfortunately, money talks, even when it comes to healthcare.
What do you think? Should I have him transferred?
That's a tough decision. Marcus, have you given your patient his bill yet?
No, why?
Do you mind if I handle it? Chandler, Mr. Forbes. About your hospital bill. The total will be $30,000.
I told you, that's not enough. I can't lose to someone like Jimmy. His dad's just the president of some little company. I want a premium upgrade. Bring in like 10 doctors.
I'm afraid we can't do that. But there might be something else we can do. If you'd like to make a donation, we can increase your bill. How does $10,000 sound?
That's it? Well, how much would the total be?
That would bring it up to $40,000.
But that's the same as Jimmy's. That's still not high enough. I'm way richer than he is.
Well, we could add $2,000 more and make it $42,000.
42,000. Well, I guess that's okay. My daddy gives me whatever I... Ow! My tummy hurts. Hurry up and fix it.
We have the best room reserved for you, so let's get started.
Well then, the donation will be transferred from the hospital to the Oliver McHale Fund. Elena, prep for surgery. We've got 2 appendixes to remove.
Pretty sneaky, Val. To be honest, I'm impressed.
It still counts as a donation, so it's not going to cause us any problems, right?
It'll be fine. It's in both their best interests anyway, so it all works out.
Well, let's begin the conference. The first patient, Chandler, has acute appendicitis. It appears to be in its early stages, so the operation should be fairly routine. However, the second patient, Oliver, seems to have the same condition, but in an advanced state. It looks like he's been trying to hide his symptoms.
But he's only a child.
We understand the situation. This is going to be 2 operations back to back, so let's be quick. We're going to save them both, of course. Let's get started.
This boy's condition is relatively mild, isn't it?
It's still too late to treat it with antibiotics. It would be best to perform an appendectomy.
All right. Please begin the procedure. Please prepare to extract the appendix. First, inject the sedative. Next, we'll be cutting into the mesoappendix. Next, we'll tie 2 wires around the appendix. However, they must be tied in the appropriate places.
One good look at where the wire. We're done tying the base.
Now that both parts of the appendix have been tied, make an incision between. Now that the appendix has been severed, the appendix has been successful. To fix the membrane, it looks like our first operation was a success. Let's close him up.
That went smoothly.
Let's move on to our next patient.
Doctor, we have a problem. Oliver's condition has worsened.
What?
What's his condition?
He complained of severe pain and then went into shock.
Don't tell me. His appendix has burst.
We'll find out when we open him up. We have to hurry and get in there.
The pus is causing inflammation.
It's peritonitis.
Treat the inflammation and drain the pus. The appendix needs to be removed as well. Begin with a sedative. The appendix has been extracted. The synthetic membrane has been affixed. Let's treat the remaining wounds. The appendectomy is complete and the peritonitis has been treated. Let's close him up. This boy is very lucky. If he'd waited any longer for surgery, he may not have pulled through. Well, let's close him up.
Rich or poor, we're all the same under the knife. I never thought such a simple operation could put me on edge like this.
I think we've all learned something from this operation.
Thank you so much, Doctor. You saved my son's life. But I thought that this hospital didn't treat normal patients.
Well, it was an emergency, so this was a special case. Thankfully, an anonymous donor paid for your treatment fees.
I can't believe how fortunate we are. That donor must be an angel.
Yes, well, please see to getting your son health insurance so he can get the medical help he needs.
Okay, I will. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Take care now.
You're very good with children, Dr. Blaylock.
Thanks. I did some volunteer work at an orphanage. How about you, Marcus? Who are the lucky beneficiaries of your time?
I didn't do any volunteer work.
Really? I thought that was a requirement for all doctors.